Okay, so for today's video, I'm gonna show you a couple of things here. I'm gonna show you my setup that I use. Let me pan this thing down. So, down there. So what you'll see here is I have a Soulmate over here. Soulmate's a wonderful instrument. I use that for my acoustic guitar, and it's the most reliable unit I've ever owned. I love it. And so this one is a GR55, the most unreliable unit I've ever owned. It's the most pain in the rear, most not user-friendly unit I think that's ever been made. It's by Roland. It's a guitar synthesizer. I hate it, but as much as I hate it, I love it. And that's because of everything you can do with it, even though it's the most not user-friendly thing ever made on earth. And then the other thing is this little Boss unit down here that's also a looper. A lot of people, when they think of loopers, they think, oh, it's just, you loop at 10 minutes or 10 seconds or whatever. No, actually, I record my songs live in front of my audience, and then I perform the melodies and leads on top of it. It's a truer performance. You get to hear and see how a song is built, and plus it's live, it's not karaoke, so you gotta love it. The other thing, if you'll notice, is that I have them right here on these classical footstools here, where classical guitarists play, to get them up off the floor. You see, they're about a good solid, 8, 9 inches off the floor now, and I do that to keep them away from the dirt and everything else that's on the floor. And a lot of times when I'm performing out live, I'll be on old carpet that has fibers flying into my holes, or dirt, or even worse, less. So anyway, so there it is. So that's what I do. I get them up off the ground to try to protect them a little bit. Here's the latest one that I'm going to do for you. I hope you enjoy it. Here's the sound that I made. It's the organ, bass, and a little scat vocal with the guitar. two chords, this one, those two chords right there, those were the first two chords that a beautiful human being named Charles Guidros showed me. It was, I had seen a concert Al Di Meola, Paco de Lucia, and John McLaughlin when I was 16 years old at the Tulane McAllister Auditorium in New Orleans. And a week later, I heard live lead guitar playing. First time I heard live lead guitar playing in my neighborhood. I followed my ears to a house halfway around the corner, and I waited for the playing to stop. I rang the doorbell, and a beautiful human being named Charles Guidros came down. He said, "Hey, what do you want?" I said, "Man, I'll tell you what, I'd give anything to learn how to play guitar like you. Man, you're incredible." He said, "Oh man, thanks. You play guitar?" I was like, "No, I never even thought about it until last week. I saw this concert over at Tulane, and he said the names of the performers. And Al Di Meola, Paco de Lucia, John McLaughlin." He said, "Well, I'll tell you what, if that's what you're listening to, you might have a shot at something there. I have a guitar that's loaned out to some friends. If they're not using it, I'll get it back from them, and we'll see if you have some aptitude for it. Come back in a week, and we'll see." So I went back a week later. Sure enough, he had a guitar for me, and he showed me this chord and that chord. It's a barred G minor and a C9 chord. If you really want to figure out what those chords are and what to do with them, look up Rich Severson on guitarcollege.net or .com, something like that, and just Guitar College. It'll get you there. Rich Severson, he's incredible. And so anyway, so that's what I did. And so I did these two chords. And I just followed the dots on my neck right there. You see the dots right there. And so, anyway, so this is a long video. I don't know how long I can make it and have YouTube uploaded. But however, here's some nice things to take away from this. Get your equipment up off the ground. If you're a performer, get it up off the ground. You don't want dirt going into your into the holes in your inputs and outputs and stuff. This is a fun song. You know what? As a matter of fact, here, let me go ahead and play a little bit of it with the. Here's some nice vibes. Isn't that nice? So that's some nice vibes there. I got here. You know, let me play back that song I just played. Let's see. Well, I guess I won't. So, there it is. So we got a nice little saxophone there. Let's do some trumpet. what a ton of fun that is, huh? So anyway, so that's the Godin guitar synth. That's the Roland GR55, the pain that it is. And so yeah. So I might go ahead and do a video or two about how to edit this thing, because it's taken me like, good God, at least 9-10 years to actually crack the code on this thing. It's quite a pain. When you go on YouTube and you see the different experts at it, they say exactly the same thing. It's the worst. So anyway, so maybe they'll make a better version of it. Let's see, this video is now almost 14 minutes, longest video I've ever made. I hope it uploads, because there it is. So anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed, and see you soon.